Building trust with your end user is critical in forming a relationship that'll lead to and eventually a transaction. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create content that doesn't convince somebody that they should buy or sell a home, but actually educates them on when the right time for them would actually be. To get started, go to the plan page in our Help Center and click on Get the Assets. This will open up our Google Drive where we have all of the social copy and graphics for you to use. The first thing I recommend doing is going to the graphics and downloading all of the images, including the announcement image, including the Instagram post, the Instagram story, using the ready-to-use options. As you'll notice, we have multiple options in each section. That way you can keep your content fresh and differentiate from anybody in the marketplace. Once you have those downloaded, it's important to get the Instagram components onto your mobile device. You can do that through email or text or a tool like Slack that can help you communicate that from your desktop to your mobile device. Once you have that, you're ready to get started. Open up the microcopy doc, and that's going to give us everything that we're going to need for any of our ad copy, the announcement, our Instagram caption, and it's going to tell us exactly who to send it to and who to share it with. The next piece is you're going to need your website. You're also going to need your business page on Facebook and your ad account. To get started, we're going to log into the website by replacing www with manage. So that's manage.yourdomain.com and hit enter. That'll bring you to a login screen. If you're already logged in, you'll bypass that. The first part of any campaign is creating the content. So we're going to come to create, and all of the content that we provide, it lives under create content. This is a content library where we have all of the templates a part of our marketing plan as well as some core pages. The newest campaigns or the newest templates will always be towards the end. As you can see here, we have this template, is selling your home right now a mistake. Click on that and that'll bring you to the editor. Now, with some of our campaigns, you'll have to make edits and you'll have to update certain areas of the copy or certain areas of the page settings. For this particular campaign, you don't have to. This campaign is 100% ready to publish, and all you have to do here is click the publish button. Once that's done, you'll hit go back. Now, before we move forward, we always want to make sure that we execute the announcement. The announcement is going to be a site-wide banner that announces this content for any traffic that comes to your site so you can get the maximum exposure. To do this, go to the action drop-down and select announce this. I recommend putting the preview into banner. That's the style in which we're going to promote. And then as I scroll down, you'll see the headline. That's the first thing we're going to change. Go back to your Google Doc and scroll down until you see the announcement. You can take any one of our variations that we've provided and simply copy that. We're then going to paste that in. And the next piece we need is the button text. We'll copy this in the Google Doc and we'll paste that in. The button URL will automatically populate from that page. And as I continue to scroll down, we see that it's going to pull in the feature image from that blog. What I'm going to do is delete that and then upload the announcement that I want to use for this week's plan. Once we're done here, we'll continue to the next page. This is where we're going to decide where we're going to put this on our site. Entire site is pre-selected. That will exclude the page that you're actually promoting on. You can also select specific pages if you'd like, and then hand select the pages that you want to show that on. We recommend going with entire site. We also need to set the duration. How long are we going to show this for? For this campaign, we'll show this for 7 days on our site. Next, hit continue. And this is where you can decide to activate the announcement right away, or if you have another announcement running at the same time, you can simply choose to schedule this for a future date, and that duration will start once this announcement starts. You can select a time, click schedule, and then that announcement will go live on your site on the date and time you've just specified. Once you've completed that, we're ready to get started with the Facebook ad, the email blast, and the Instagram posts. Go back to your blog section, and this is where we're going to take this page by clicking on it, and we're going to take this live link and use this across our social channels and email. To get started on the Facebook business page advertisement, we're going to start by creating a post. Simply click into the Create a Post text box, and then using your Google Doc, we're going to scroll down to the Facebook business page section. This will give you the ad copy with multiple variations to help you get the right type of people to read and engage with this piece of content. Select the ad copy that matches your brand and your tone, and then go ahead and paste that into the text box here on Facebook. The next piece is we're going to copy the link to the blog, and we're going to paste that in here as well. That's going to create a clickable thumbnail, pulling the metadata from the blog itself, which is the SEO image, the SEO title, and the SEO description. I'm also going to remove that link now from my ad copy, and we'll let the clickable link be the link that people click on. Once you have that created, we're going to click Share Now. And that has just created the post for this week's campaign. Next step after you've created the post is we're going to turn this into an ad. To do that, go to your Ads Manager on Facebook and start by clicking the Create button here. The first thing we need to do is tell Facebook that this ad does include some information about real estate, and we need to select the housing category. We're going to choose traffic as the marketing objective here. Always give your campaign a naming convention. I like to use the title of the campaign and the date in which it's produced. Select Continue. And on this page, we're going to select the ad set, meaning who are we going to show it to, for how long, and where would we like it to be placed. Now at this level, this is where we're going to use our custom audiences. We're going to choose audiences that make up the chunky middle, like website traffic, Follow Up Boss database, and our Facebook engagement in the last 180 days. We're not going to choose any location targeting or age or gender based off the special ad category, but we will edit our placements. We're going to select everything except, unselect everything except Facebook newsfeed and Instagram feed. Once you've gone through and unselected all of those, we'll continue down to budget and duration. Make sure to optimize for landing page views versus link clicks. We're also going to change this from daily budget to lifetime budget. Because your chunky middle audiences are much smaller than the Magic Million audiences at the top of funnel, we're going to spend less budget. For this campaign, we're going to spend $35, and we're going to run this for 7 days. So we'll select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. So Facebook will spend up to $35 over the course of that week. The next is to continue. And at this screen, this is where we're going to select the ad. Find your Facebook business page, select your Instagram account, and then choose Use Existing Post. Then select Post, and that should be the first one at the top of your screen. If it's not, you may just need to refresh the browser and then continue where you left off. You can go through that process again. And that should be at the very top of your recent posts. Select that top one, click continue, and then that will load the preview here to show you what it'll look like in mobile, desktop, and on Instagram. Once you've reviewed that and you're ready to go, click continue, and that will launch that ad. You'll be brought to a confirmation page, and that may take anywhere from 30 minutes to a few hours for Facebook to review before actively showing that to people on Facebook. The next step is to blast. That's going to take us back over to the back end of the platform, and this is where we're going to go from create to blast. And we're going to get started by creating a blast. Next, we're going to choose the audience, which is the chunky middle. The chunky middle is made up of people in a stage of lead or nurture who have opened an email in the last 90 days. For more information on audiences, check out the audience guide in our Help Center. Once you've selected that, select Continue. And at this screen, this is where you're going to create the email itself. Now, while you can copy and paste the subject line or email text from our guide doc here, using any one of the variations we've provided, you can also check our template library and then simply load one of the templates from here. Once you've loaded that template, the only thing you need to do is include a link to that blog. Simply copy the URL and then paste that in where it says link to blog post. It's always helpful to end the email with some sort of call to action. And once you've signed off on that email, you're ready to send the test email to yourself. Make sure to send a test to yourself by clicking this arrow. And then also make sure to come back in and send a test to a trusted colleague or somebody you know who would give you honest feedback and has an eye for spelling and grammar. Once you're comfortable with that email message, click Continue, and this is where you can send the email blast. We recommend scheduling all email blasts, and the best times we recommend sending are Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. This will help you to get in front of your consumer when it's convenient for them, so you can get maximum exposure on your messages. We can send this one out for next Thursday at 4:15 p.m. Once you've selected that, click Schedule, and then click Schedule again on the confirmation screen. This will take you to a success page where you can then view your blasts, and it will remain in scheduled until that sending time and date. And if you need to make any edits to that, you can cancel the sending at any time and go back into that email under drafts. The next step is going to be Instagram. I'm going to show you how to post and create a story using your Instagram business page. The first step is opening up your Instagram business account on your mobile device. Then, using the plus sign at the bottom center of your screen, you're going to open up your photo library. Select the image or images that you want to use, and then select Next. On this screen, we don't need to add any filters, so we're going to select Next. And this is where we'll start to write our caption. Simply tap into the caption box and begin writing. To do so, you can go to our microcopy doc and use the Instagram social copy, where we provided, again, multiple variations for you to use. We've also included some recommended hashtags to get you started. As you see here, we have the caption typed out with some relevant hashtags. We recommended adding a few that match your location and that are relevant to this content. Next, I always recommend adding a location. And then once you've done that, you're ready to share. That will create a post on your feed, and this will begin to show up in consumers' feeds based off the relevant hashtags and the geo-targeting that you've selected. To get more exposure, you can choose to promote this post and get that in front of thousands of people in your marketplace. Take a look at our How to Promote Using Instagram piece in our Help Center. Next, we're going to create a story. Simply tap your logo or icon up in the top left corner and click Add to your story. This is where you'll be prompted to choose the style, which will be normal, and then select in the lower left-hand corner your photo library. Select the Instagram story image that you've downloaded for this campaign, and at this level you'll be able to make any edits using text or stickers. In this case, we'll type "check out the link in our bio." We'll drag that down so it's visible, or you can also leave it in the white space and change the text color to black. Then you're ready to publish. Click Send To in the lower right hand corner, and then hit Share next to your story. Now you've just created a story in which the people that are following you can start to engage, become aware of, and then find that link in your bio to educate themselves.